The Steelization Channel.
A few reasons why the Rozier trade may not work. Over to you, Mr. Personality.
Woohoo!
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, Mr. Personality. Know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you, like, comment, subscribe. That's what they always say, right? Like, comment, subscribe. It's always interesting, like, when a person starts something new and you can see them progress over time.
Oh yeah, moving on up.
You know, I always find that to be interesting. You mean, I'm not really a camera person that way, necessarily. And you mean, speaking to the camera. Anyhow, I'm just gonna break it down real quick why the Tony Rozier trade may not be good. It may not work out. It could work out. It may not work out. It could, maybe not. And the reason why I don't think it's as good as people think, because like he's still a hog. You know what I mean? He has to adopt like a team chemistry type player. You know, like, so for example, I remember I made a comment when they're down by like a point or two. I think it was like a point. And there's about 4 seconds left on the clock altogether. No timeouts. And they passed him the ball. They inbound from underneath their rim. Inbound the ball. He put it behind his back to elude 2 or 3 different defenders, like way in his side of the court. So he almost gets an 8-second violation, right? And then you check it out. He still forces the shot, and you have 2 wide open guys around the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? So then the question is, how does he fit in with Miami? You know what I mean? Maybe the same kind of like toughness, you know, not scared to shoot. Sometimes it's a good thing, but can go against you clearly. Maybe especially if you're not looking for that person, you know, and maybe Michael Jordan kind of boosts up his head to say, you know what, you're the go-to guy kind of thing, and he's taking these shots or whatever. But anyways, that's the reason why it may not be as good, right? It's probably a better fit than Larry, because but at least Larry passes, you know, but he doesn't always make the right maneuvers.
Offensive foul. Kyle Lowry.
It was an interesting move. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody try to take their bodies through the guy's legs. You?
That might be the first.
I don't know what that is, but I think the call was correct.
And so that's the thing about Larry, you know, and that's from way in Toronto. You know, he's like I didn't think he's the toughest, or I definitely didn't think he should have been voted in all those different times above DeRozan. Thought that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And DeRozan's clearly a superstar. You know, it doesn't like yes, he does fade away sometimes in the playoffs, but again, you need the right chemistry around you as well. And so with Larry, you know, like he became a better player, you know, because he had to practice. There's a point in time where he was out in Miami for a long period of time, and they weren't really telling you why. They just told just personal reasons. You know, so you can see some of the actions with Jimmy Buckets, you know, and he's like, well, he's our point guard. You know, he's our point guard, so we made a decision. So, you know, he's the one that runs the team. You know, and that was after some type of maneuver. You know, and so you can kind of see things without people saying anything. You know, people's reactions. You know, so for example, when the Raptors won the championship, you know, and then you could see exactly the relationship he probably had with Leonard, or no relationship that he didn't have with Leonard. Leonard, you know, like, he didn't even travel with the team. You know, he had his own bus. You get what I'm saying? The egos of some people at the same time. But again, we're all men. And, like, you know, for example, I clientele, you know, everybody travels in their own vehicle. You know, if I have a vehicle and my friends have a vehicle, I think the better way to ride out maybe is with their own vehicle. Looking green wise, saying okay, to save on carbon, to be economical, also to enjoy each other's company would be to travel together. You know what I mean? And I think that's also another situation of even within the world you can see it today, that you know, it's a thing where they want people to be by themselves for some odd reason. Anyways, to wind it down, what I'm saying is only time will tell if that Tony Rozier trade was a good one to Miami. And time will tell what's going to happen to Lowry going to Charlotte. I don't know if it's a good look. It could be, because he'll pass the ball. He's still a team player. LaMelo's a magnificent player, and he's playing. And then Miles Bridges, or Roughneck, you know, and he'll definitely, like, they're a high-flying team, you know, from all angles. And Larry can pass the ball. So, and he looks for the other players, and he looks for that kind of finesse. So maybe it'd be a good look for Larry as well. If Larry moves on, then what would happen in terms of Larry's career? Who's going to want him as he's getting older, and he's done some funny things too, but he can still shoot that ball anyways, you know? I can respect him that way. Anyhow, peace.
Operation Amber, help the homeless. Amber lives on the streets of Edmonton. She is very kind-hearted, thinks about others, and soft-spoken. She does not accept assistance and has no source of income. However, she does well for herself. She picks through bins for medals, bottles, and anything to help make some money. The winter has been harsh and she woke up in a hospital. She said they found her in the day. She can barely walk now because the cold has affected her toes. We have to help. The best part about helping the homeless is creating an alliance for when the prig goes down. I am the intermediator, yet the current ambassador. Please donate to the GoFundMe link located in the description. Thank you and God bless you and your family.